worry about it. That's like one have to do that. Knowing John. Like right along with the park somewhere.
Joan, could you turn this way just a little bit? There we go. Yeah, please talk like that.
And I know several people in that class. Did you know Republican? What's this course for? General. They're not being general. General. Yeah, they're not being general. You gotta do an Oxford. And Monday is Monday. What do you say? You wait till the others. You know, I don't think it's run out. But yeah.
No, I have 8 hours, Barb.
I know, first 8 hours. And 4 bird starts.
The hostess is late.
Bring me back to change the man about half an hour. See, that's why they had to change the party. He expected to take her there. And there went them. She looks around.
Aren't you too? Huh?
I'm so disappointed. And the thing is, yeah, like I walked in the chat house the other day, they said, oh, there was a lady here just trying to look beautiful gowns.
I want to get a picture of this lady that came in late that was supposed to be here at 11:15.
Yeah, sure. What you're wearing? Hello. We forgot to check. Are you allergic? No, it's not easy. I'm not allergic to anything except my husband. Oh. Hi, Jeff.
This will be on the 6 o'clock news tonight. I got that on tape.
And then I ran into a lady and she said, we were going away for that weekend, but we canceled our plans so we won't come to the party. Oh, no. What do you have any plans for the contract? Well, I had mine all figured out.
Tripod Sally, you just take it. Is it on?
fried potatoes, a succulent baked Irish potato that has been kept toasty warm all morning by our chef, which is topped off with your choice of pure corn oil margarine or creamy sour cream, salt, and pepper. A golden brown lettuce salad with tomato relish, accompanied by Hamlet's own creamy blue cheese dressing. They cracked a lot of eggs into this one, ladies. A special treat from the Valley's giant, green beans with a splash of almond extract. A delight like the red rolls. You wonder how they make them corrugated. And for dessert, our chef's own favorite, salmonted croquettes, topped with a mashing of cherries floating in syrup. And to top it all off, everyone's favorite afternoon fresh freshener, a generous sprig of parsley. In addition, it will all be served with a beverage of your choice: watery tea, weak coffee, or warm water. Enjoy, ladies. Welcome to our special edition of 203648. Here we stand in great Walling's over bear, I decided to snooze for this one. So, since they're still napping, I took it upon myself to change the name of the show to my favorite numbers, 20, 36, 48, my measurement. So sit on it, Huey. Today, we have a very special program for you, solely devoted to the woman behind the man we have all heard so much about. The man, Brigadier General Joan McMerty, consistently making headlines in the media. I hope that word in many bathrooms. What makes him sick? We all know that. More than we would have ever asked to know. But what about the woman, his wife Joan? The behind-the-scenes workhorse that keeps him going. The one that doesn't make the headlines. What makes her tick? What keeps her going? What is she really like to those that know her?
Good shot, Joan!
This afternoon, you will see a rare glimpse of exactly what she is, where she is going, and you will probably find out more, too, about her than you would have ever asked to know. We have contacted many of her closest underlings to get a profile on this woman. We have tried to condense all of our input into this one short, confusing program. There is so much to tell, so we shall begin with our Jayhawk correspondent standing by in Wichita, Rebecca Hot-to-Trotman. With a rundown on your typical day with Joan McMerty. Becky, you've been following her around. How does your typical day transpire?
Thanks, Bubra. I'm so glad you asked me that question. I'd hate to think I've been boring myself to tears for nothing. It appears that she rolls out of bed just in the nick of time to put her on her face cream. Is that the 1-pound piece of phyllo dough pastry in the microwave? Put on her casual reversible knit coat. In time to arrive 15 minutes late at her regular bowling league at And really, Bubra, talk about being out of her league. She spends about 2 hours here teaching the pins all about self-sacrifice, near as I can tell. However, occasionally, her old nemesis, the 5-pin, rears its ugly head. Our sources tell us that this pin has a personal meaning to her and Colonel McMerty. However, Nevertheless, she misses it anyway. She always has to go out 20 minutes early. Always. Now, Boober and lay terms, this means that everyone in the entire bowling alley, the entire alley, has to wait on her to roll out so she can leave early.
Thanks, Becky. I'm glad you cleared that up.
From there, it's on to duplicate bridge. This is why she rolls out early. This is where you pass the little cards around these little trays. And you try to make it as many rubbers as you can. Not to mention turning tricks. Sounds like a pretty sick hobby. Then she dashes home to zap another pound piece of phyllo dough pastry in for lunch. Occasionally, she would go out to lunch with the bowling girls, but the places they go are so pedestrian. Anyway, she doesn't seem to have time for a balanced meal at this point, because she is very busy hurrying to jog over to her various spas, hairdressers, and manicurists. Not to mention dropping off the laundry to the laundress, the sewing to the sewing person, and whatever else she can figure to get out of. Now I did see a machine trying to run over her at one stop. And I tried to save her life, but she says, no, this is my life. This is what I want to do. What happened after that, I don't know. She's trying to be the $6 million bionic woman. I fell asleep in the car. I woke up in time to follow her on a shopping spree. She had a couple of garage sales near here, but mind you, Boober, this woman's idea of a garage sale is the Oscar de la Renta second showing. She patronized places such as Alexander's, Henry's, and Dillard's. Dillard's, you say? The only reason she shops is at Dillard's. This close to source, so close to her tongue. That if she writes fast enough in her checkbook entry, she can make Dillard's look like Dillard's. Never know the difference. This is not the worst. Then she dashes home with her purchase. Alters the price and shows Brigadier General Select Team McMerty just what a bargain. She throws out her new purchase, reverses her mint for evening, and off they go to the Rotary Club dinner with, of course, all her favorites: the roast beef medallion, the baked potatoes, the brown lettuce salad, the rib cocktail with the rib rolls, parsley, and coffee. Her first balanced meal of the day, and she picks at it. I mean, Boober, we can make Ethiopia a utopia with what she leaves on the plate. Then as the evening winds down, it's home to tell her husband of her exciting day, and then she hops back in the sack. How he gets along with her at his side is a mystery that perhaps we could delve into on another night of 2036 for the day. Back to you, Boober.
Thank you, Beck, for that very informative, boring, yet titillating report. By the way, Becky, your report is showing. We now turn to Jim's future, and standing by in Washington is our Washington correspondent on special assignment, Rona Barquette.
This is, oh, wait a minute, what did I do? This is Rona Barquette reporting to you amidst third droppings under the Lincoln Memorial. Normally, I only report from Hollywood on Hollywood Live, but Washington Live can be just as exciting. The unknown nobody, Joan McMerty, is no exception. Even though their vision is still day and night, it is true that Washington is busily preparing for her arrival. Why do you like to support nobody? It's not because she's a VIP, mind you, but because she has created quite a stir here in Washington circles. She may be, so to say, the biggest story since Elizabeth Ray.
area. People who had never known her are now standing up and listening to the outrage stories they're hearing. Where I say what the stories are, hopefully I shall. It was reported that she called the Secretary of the Interior to line up a decorator for her comment. She then contacted the Department of Transportation to order them a second car. One without airbags. One with bags in the family. It's She kept a line into the Speaker of the House to get her phone lines fixed. And the stockman for her new credit cards. Secretary of Agriculture to line up a truck. But not least, she even had the nerve to call the First Lady to see about borrowing time for social and an occasional pound of field gold. I mean, really, where on earth does this woman This move to Washington will not be all bad for Joan. Our posters say that it would be a good time for her to go through her wardrobe. She once found 4 silk blouses in her closet that she had hidden from the Brigadier General. And she had forgotten. Now, that's about all I have here in Washington, except for one small report that I'm afraid is rather unrelated to this story, but nonetheless may be of great interest and somewhat related to our youth. There is an ongoing investigation since 1983, you know how the bureaucratic investigations get thrown out, into the matter of a leak somewhere within your National Guard. It has been rumored to me that a top secret mission to Site 2, commonly referred to as Southwest Asia, was leaked quite a while before it was made public. The Supreme Court has decreed that when they find out where the leaks and I quote again, we will take away all the charge cards and the decorators. Perhaps it is a blessing that her husband is being sent here. Maybe he can get to the bottom of this unsolved investigation.
Thank you, Brenda Barca. And as always, we're speaking of topics that are irrelevant but of interest to our viewers. Brenda, you have a lot of discussion. Now, to wrap up this special edition, no program of 20, 36, 48 would be complete without our very own special commentator, Andina Rooney. Andina, thank you for that. Have you ever found it hard to learn to play bridge? Has Joan McMerty ever tried to teach you? She hurls a million directions in your way. Count your points, double your hearts, double your hearts. You'd be crazy not to double. Redouble. You're going to double that. Spades are higher than hearts. Hearts are higher than diamonds. Or is it clubs? Anyway, do you honestly think that you could even play one card after all that? And then when you do find a card to play, she says, you're not going to play that card. Have you never asked her for a recipe? They all start off the same. With something like, have your butcher prepare 3 6-ounce pheasants. What butcher? Does the commissary have butchers? And if so, does he speak English? And do they even have pheasants? I doubt it. Why is it that the recipe I want never starts out, like take a dozen hot dogs out of the fridge, or start with a jar of peanut butter. Thank you, Angelina. Maybe a question mark on your typewriter fill in the thing. Where does one begin to summarize this one? We have all heard today about a lady that is so diverse that she astounds each and every one of us listening this afternoon. She captures the imagination of very few people. We have led you on our journey through her life, from jogging suits and trampoline to minks and Frederick Club dinners. From forced silk glasses she didn't know she had to generic cigarettes. From 25 pairs of evening shoes to renting her own bowling shoes on a weekday. Might I end here and make no mistake about it. This is one classy lady we're talking about today. There is something for every woman to admire in her. I myself have learned her theme song very well. Charge it to the limit. So, Joan, if you are listening today, let me just say that we hope you aren't considering suing. We have tried our best to be as inexact, concise, untruthful, irrelevant, and negligent as possible. It's your life, but it's my show. I thank you, audience, for tuning in for our special edition of 203648. And now, for an absolute final wrap, we turn to our very own Madam Vice President, Mrs. C. Williams, who is very near and dear to all of us. Oh, and one more addition, just caught in off the presses. Linda Wise, our own past president, has announced that she will not be running for re-election next year. This leaves the field wide open for speculation as to just who will be running.
One of us, and we have some really special things here today. One of the wives did make a special gift for you today with her own hand. Very talented person, I might add. And that would be the first gift we would like for you to open. Nancy did call, Ronnie's wife, and this morning up to be on the same phone. Dee, I just love the color, I just don't have anything to wear. Come on, you can pick something up, Joan. No, she made maybe to the big dining room. I'm really scared. A very versatile gift, Joan. You can put it on your wall. Your hair. Yeah, we learned.
That's a gift. Finally, the wise club. We're so going to miss you. And visit. I'm gonna borrow my glasses. I can see, I just can't read. The wise club, my word, it's heavy. Couple bricks, man. Yellow bricks. Yellow bricks. Yellow bricks! I'll open all my packages. $3,250. Watching girls have done very well.
We charged it to the limit.
And Crystal. I just don't know how you girls know me so well. Thank you, Wise Club. Beautiful. I'm going to need them. Just the right size for scotch. I expected one thing, and I don't think that's good. Well, somebody's old, dirty, ratty volunteer. You don't know how relieved I am to see this overflowing. Oh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful. Is this my turn? Yeah. Well, I'm not the type of speaker my husband is, you know. I haven't had much practice when he's around. How can anybody not be thrilled, not only with this gathering here, but this wonderful program? Because I know if you didn't like me, you wouldn't have done it. And I love it. I think the biggest thrill I have is remembering a goodbye luncheon I went to 4 years ago. And not to put a too fine a point on it. The atmosphere, the camaraderie, the fun you girls are having among yourselves. This, I think, is the biggest thrill for me and for Joan. That I think you seem happy and you seem content, and it's going to go on. And of course, I can't not leave without thanking the girls that did all this, because I know how much work and effort it takes. And it does take effort, and it does take a little work. And you've got to give a little time of your own to have something like this happen. It just does not happen on its own. And there's a group of girls here that have put a lot of time and effort into the Wise Club. And I would love to come back sometime and see it bigger and better. And that will be my present, I think. And remember, I'm still not only a guard wife, but I'm a Kansas guard wife. And when anybody's in Washington, he's got the star. I'm Joan McMerty. You made me one of you, and I am one of you. So, and it's never going to change. That's the way it's going to be. John and I have left many places in our 20-odd years. But we've never been as sorry to leave anywhere as we are about leaving here. Of course, there's excitement with the new job. Like, rug my heels coming out here.